just worked out a pretty big deal with my new guy, Jacob here. Contrast cards. How many cards? 20 cards?
20 cards. Probably my favorite that we got a deal done on was this Jason Kidd. Definitely a tougher one to get value on because it was an exquisite, nice patch. Larry Bird, flawless auto. And then at the very end, I'm gonna let Carmine explain this one. We bought this base card. No.
Here. Yeah, right. This, I had to get it in this big immaculate box because it was such a thick card. This Kevin Garnett sneaker swatch, game used shoe, immaculate auto out of 10. And I feel like we came to a deal because I knew that you wanted to be around between 70 and 80%, and you had some flexibility on a bulk deal, which I understand. We got a big variety. Yep.
Kaboom.
Yep.
Yes.
Contrast cards, that's a good follow because the number of people who, as you said, you paid to come up and say you were such a great guy while we were working at this deal, you did a great job.
Listen, man, before I go to a show, I just hand out $100 just to tell people to do.
Yeah.
See me at a table, come interrupt me.
Yeah, interrupt and say, just co-sign the whole deal. But that was great. So what did we end up with?
$5,000 total on value, and then I owe you $3,857
for 20 cards.
Yep.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Of course, dude.
This is the most expensive jersey card in the world. It was the first jersey card set, and it's Jordan All-Star Game used, everything else. It is only an 8.5, but it's still perfect.
Wow. From 97, 98. Here at trade night at Carmine's Cards, if you forgot, hosted by the sports card investor Jeff Wilson. And it's crazy in here. This is another level as far as sports card shows. Sold about $5,500 worth of cards in the day zero, another like $700, $800 worth here, and almost came close to a couple deals, including one on a Tiger. So we'll have to see, stay tuned, but just look around, look at this room. Gotta be over 100 people in here, and a lot of deals are being made and some cash changing hands on day zero, Thursday, before the Burbank Card Show. Here at Burbank, day one, and it's about noon, so only an hour into the show, and you can see just the incredible size of the Ontario Convention Center in Southern California here, and how many dealers are set up. So try to walk around, get some deals. The foot traffic isn't crazy on a Friday around noon, so see if this is buying time and what we can pick up. Well, I was walking around, and to be honest, I'm pretty nervous about spending money, which is usually not the case like online and stuff, but in person, I don't have as much practice, you know, negotiating and stuff like that. So I didn't want this money that I got yesterday, that like $6,500 in sales, to burn a hole in my pocket. So I'm trying to, you know, not go crazy on the gas pedal, but I did pick up one cheapie, but a cool one. It's a Clyde Drexler Epic Signatures on-card auto. And if you remember from yesterday, I sold my Jerry West and Oscar Robertson Big O Epic Signatures. So I needed a little old school flavor on-card auto of an NBA Hall of Famer for 30 bucks. Pretty good. All right, doing a deal with my guy Jimmy here for the D-Wade Ultimate Collection Rookie Auto and a PSA 10. $775.
Perfect. Thank you.
Man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Jimmy.
Enjoy. I'll swing by and buy it back tomorrow.
Yeah.
80%.
Right. We're buying the LeBron silver and the Kobe red, white, and blue for $115 to my guy, 12-year-old Clayton. All right, bro. Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks, guys. We have a repeat customer, my good friend from San Francisco. He's getting the Hunter Henry silhouettes, RPA 1 of 1, and the hometown Clipper Lamar Odom at one point. All right, bro.
Good deal.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you again. I just picked this one up that I'm very happy about. quad materials with 4 golf legends, or at least 3 golf legends, 1 budding legend. Tiger, Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, Justin Thomas, 4 materials. Just a super cool card. Look at the materials. I mean, how about the gusto, we'll say, to wear that in pink, orange, and then we'll call that money, the money sign for Tiger. All right, so I just sold the Mellow game use tag out of 5, the real Mellow, not LaMelo, Carmelo.
That's right.
To a guy from Long Island.
Thank
Cole. Now he's in Arizona, and he's going to talk about the Arizona State Card Show a little bit. It seems like a big deal.
Spring Training Spectacular is March 24th through 26th. We'll have 450 tables, autograph signers, grading companies, and all the sponsors. So it's definitely a show to be at. Appreciate it, Carmine. Thank you.
Just moved the Ariza, the D-Fish, and the Big Shot Bob to clearly a true Laker fan. All right, my man. Thank you. Okay, bittersweet moment here for Carmine's Cards. We're letting go, surprisingly, the Larry Bird premium patch, auto out of 15, game used from the armpit, but it's going to 2 Celtics fans.
2 real Celtics fans.
Yeah.
He drives a tough bargain. You can see the bird on his shirt.
I know.
So it didn't come cheap.
Yeah. No, it was a good deal.
We appreciate it,
bro. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, awesome card though.
Yeah. All right, here with my roommate and boothmate Jack at NWO Sports Cards. That's a big time wrestling reference. So people have been coming up with the
Too sweet.
the too sweet, which I'm getting educated on. But we just did a quick deal with each other because we're just sitting here. So Craig is gonna like this one on Crosstown Cardboard. I traded for the Hope Solo Abby Wambach dual match used jersey card.
So I got this on-card Steve Francis Upper Deck. So Steve Francis is a big deal to me. I'm from the DC area, and so is he.
Okay.
And also went to the University of Maryland basketball camp, and Steve Francis took a picture with every camper and had my picture with my team that year. So
nice.
He's one of my favorites.
Okay, I didn't know that until you just said it, but that's great. How was he to meet him?
He was really nice. He he gave more than the handshake. He gave the handshake, high five, hug to like every single kid.
Okay.
Like all 500 kids that were there. He was just so incredibly nice.
And a Knicks legend too for our Crosstown Cardboard Club.
Stevie franchise, loved everywhere.
Quick check-in from Burbank on a Friday. First day officially of the show. I am not a vintage guy, but I always respect these vintage collectors. And the 55, of course, iconic set, the Willie Mays. And you got the 56 and the 55 Jackie, that's awesome. And look at the Jack Johnson boxing. That's pretty cool. Joe Louis, Jack Dempsey. And I used to have this Muhammad Ali card, the float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. And they're claiming this is the first ever basketball card. These ladies balling. Maybe Pittsburgh, the black and yellow. A little bit after the peach basket. They had a net, but from 1903, so that's pretty cool. I'll give you a little tour here. CGC and CSG, the sports card investor. Got some jerseys here. And look at this whole room. There's Beckett down the way. Who else we got? I know PSA, I think, is down that way. And it just, they were claiming 450 tables is what the card father said. Here's the setup at trade night number 2, Friday night. Got a table with my boy Jack. And this is the scene here. Pretty packed. And it's a little bit sweaty, it's a little bit musty, but not too bad, not too bad. People were on their good behavior. Gonna have to walk around soon because who knows what could be out there. So you're just walking around at a trade night, right? And you walk up on an MJ LeBron dual auto, Mahomes rookie auto, LeBron Topps Chrome refractor PSA 10, LeBron rookie auto, Babe Ruth,
the owner, Blue Sports Cards.
Blue Sports Cards.
What's up?
Coming soon, Glendale, California.
I mean, look at this. Irving, MJ, Kobe, Black Mamba, Kobe. My favorite is the bird, personally. Awesome.
This one?
Wow. That's great stuff.
All right, my buddy Armin here, Blue Sports Cards, and George.
Showtime cards.
Showtime. And we were just talking about, remember they had all their cards set up over there, and I was saying, imagine seeing this at trade night. Well, we made a big trade, and I got these two birds. Unbelievable, flawless, 1415, true gem.
True gem.
And a 1/1. Game used both. And George got my Tiger rookie auto, my best card so far. The Magic, they're opening up the store in LA.
Yep.
And another LA, the sick dual patch from Lob City and a Dr. J jersey number out of 10. George, let me ask you, we were talking, we were massaging the deal for a while, probably 20, 30 minutes. What do you think closed it or got us close there?
It's just, you can't go wrong with any of the cards, you know what I mean? They're both all of these cards are collectible pieces. It's a collector's dream to have some of these cards, you know? And there's people that are chasing, for example, the flawless dual patches, or they're chasing the Larry Birds. So you can't go wrong with any of them. And I appreciate my guy for helping me close the deal out, and many more deals to come.
Yeah,
for sure.
And hopefully money too.
Oh yeah.
Now, just to break down the deal a little bit more. So we were right here. This was the offer for these two, and then you said, throw this in. So was that just around the $7,500 value? That's what did it?
Basically, yeah. That just closed the deal. They're telling us to finish up.
Telling us to finish up. That means we just need
the handshake. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, Armin.
Yeah.
One of the best collections I've seen.
It's the Armin guarantee, authenticity guarantee.
You're going to love this card, man. Don't move this card. Keep this card.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
Again,
Appreciate
the deal, brother.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Armin. I always love to videotape the handshake. All right.